The invisible block between you and prosperity may not be outside you at all. It may be the quiet wall inside your heart that learned long ago to close before life could give you more. Maybe you have felt this wall. Maybe you have worked hard, hoped deeply, prayed softly, planned carefully, and still felt that something was standing between you and the life you want. Not because you are lazy, not because you are unlucky, not because you are not good enough, but because some tender part of you still does not feel safe to receive. And tonight, you do not need to fight that part of you. You do not need to force it. You do not need to be angry with it. You only need to sit beside it, like you would sit beside a tired child in a quiet room and gently say, "I see you. I understand why you closed, but we are safe enough to open now." Because prosperity is not just money. Prosperity is the feeling that life can hold you. It is the feeling of having room to breathe. It is the feeling of waking up and not being afraid of the day. It is food on the table, peace in your chest, a soft bed, a kind word, a new chance, a calm choice, a door that opens when you were sure every door was closed. And if prosperity has felt far from you, it does not mean you were forgotten. It may mean there is an old belief inside you that still whispers, "Not for me, not for people like me, not after what happened. Not after all the mistakes, not after all the waiting, not after all the times I tried and felt disappointed." But my dear, that old whisper is not the voice of truth. It is the voice of protection. It is the voice of a heart that once learned to expect less so it would hurt less. And now, very gently, you can teach your heart a new way. You can teach your body that support is not dangerous. You can teach your mind tongue that having more does not make you selfish. You can teach your spirit that ease is not something to fear. And if a part of you is wondering whether these words are really for you, yes, they are. You are not here by accident. Something in you is ready to loosen. Something in you is ready to breathe again. Something in you is ready to stop standing outside the door of your own good. So take a slow breath. Let your shoulders soften. Let your hands rest open. The invisible block between you and prosperity can begin to dissolve tonight. Not through pressure, not through fear, but through love, through safety, through permission, through one soft truth at a time. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to be supported. You are allowed to live with more peace than you have known before, and you do not have to earn this moment. You only have to breathe into it. Maybe you have spent years being strong. Maybe you learned to carry things quietly. Maybe you learned to smile when your heart was heavy. Maybe you learned to say, "I'm fine," when really you were tired of trying so hard. And maybe, because you were strong for so long, you forgot that you were also allowed to be supported. You may have learned that life gives only after you struggle. You may have learned that rest must be earned. You may have learned that asking for help is weakness. You may have learned that money is stressful, love is uncertain, and good things do not stay. And when these ideas are repeated for many years, they can become like knots in a soft thread. The thread is still beautiful. The thread is still useful. The thread is still whole. But the knots make it hard for the thread to move freely. That is what the invisible block can feel like. Not a wall of stone, not a punishment, not a sign that your life is broken. Just old knots in your inner world, old knots around worth, old knots around trust, old knots around receiving, old knots around the fear that if something good comes, it may be taken away. And I want you to know something very gentle. You do not have to pull those knots open with force. If you pull too hard, the thread tightens. So we do this slowly, with warm hands, with patience, with kindness, with words that do not attack you, with breaths that tell your body, we are safe right now. Prosperity begins to feel possible when your inner world begins to feel safe. Because when you feel unsafe, even good things can feel scary. A new chance can feel like pressure. A kind person can feel hard to trust. Extra money can bring worry about losing it. Rest can bring guilt. Receiving can feel like you owe someone your peace. And so the heart closes, not because it does not want good, but because it does not yet trust good. But tonight, you can begin a new conversation with your heart. You can say, we are not going to rush. We are not going to pretend. We are not going to shame the fear. We are just going to open a little. Just a little. Like a window opened at night to let in cool air. Like a tired flower lifting its face after gentle rain. Like roots beneath the earth slowly finding water they did not know was near. You do not need to change your whole life in one moment. You do not need to believe every word perfectly. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to become willing. Willing to receive one kind thought. Willing to release one old fear. Willing to let one small blessing reach you without pushing it away. Take a moment right now and ask yourself gently, when was the last time you truly gave yourself permission to receive without guilt? Not to earn, not to prove, not to give back right away, just to receive. If you want, you can share one simple word in the comments later. A word like peace, rest, support, trust, enough, or receive. Let it be a small promise to your own heart, because you are not here to chase life from fear. You are here to meet life with open hands. You are not here to prove that you deserve to breathe. You are here to remember that breathing is already a gift. You are not here to make yourself smaller so life will be easier for others. You are here to let your soul take up its own gentle space. And if the old fear says, "But what if nothing changes?" Speak softly to it. Say, "Something is already changing because I am listening differently." If the old fear says, What if I am not worthy? Say, my worth is not waiting for proof. My worth is already here. If the old fear says, what if prosperity is not for me? Say, I am willing to let life show me something kinder. That is enough. That is a beginning. That is the first soft opening. The block begins to weaken when you stop calling fear the truth. The block begins to soften when you stop treating yourself like the problem. The block begins to dissolve when you give your heart what it has needed for so long. Safety, patience, love, permission. So let the night hold you. Let your breath slow down. Let your face soften. Let your chest become a little warmer. Nothing is being demanded of you right now. You do not have to fix your whole past. You do not have to solve your whole future. You only have to be here. And here, in this quiet place, you can begin to tell yourself a new story. A story where prosperity is not outside the gate. A story where receiving is safe. A story where you are not behind. A story where your hands can open little by little until life can finally place something gentle there. I am willing to see the invisible block with kindness. I do not need to hate the part of me that closed. I do not need to blame myself for the fears I carried. I can look inside with soft eyes. I can notice the old wall without making it my enemy. I can say, I see what happened here. I see where I learned to protect myself. I see where I became afraid to receive. And as I see it with kindness, it begins to change. I am willing to see the invisible block with kindness, not with pressure, not with shame, not with a heavy heart, with kindness, with patience, with the same care I would give to a small bird resting in my hands. I do not squeeze it. I do not frighten it. I let it breathe. I am willing to see the invisible block with kindness, and I allow myself to open at a gentle pace. There is no race here. There is no test. There is only this breath, this moment, this soft beginning. I am safe to receive small blessings today. I do not need to receive everything all at once. I do not need to open every door in one night. I can begin with small blessings. A calm breath, a quiet room, a glass of water, a warm blanket, a kind thought, a little more space in my chest, a moment where I do not fight myself. These are not small when the heart has been tired. These are signs that life can still touch me gently. I am safe to receive small blessings today. I can let simple good reach me. I can let one kind word land in my heart. I can let one peaceful breath move through my body. I can let one helpful idea come to me without pushing it away. I can let support begin in simple forms. I am safe to receive small blessings today, and every small blessing teaches my body that receiving can feel calm, not heavy, not scary, not full of guilt. Calm, soft, natural, like rain touching dry earth, like moonlight resting on still water, like roots finding what they need below the surface. I give myself permission to have enough, not someday. Not only when I have done everything perfectly, not only when everyone agrees. Now, I give myself permission to have enough. Enough peace for this breath, enough courage for this step, enough support for this season, enough love inside me to begin again, enough wisdom to learn, enough softness to rest. I give myself permission to have enough, and I let the word enough become warm inside me. Enough does not mean I close the door to more. Enough means I stop calling myself empty. Enough means I notice that life has not left me with nothing. Enough means I begin from a place of inner steadiness instead of panic. I give myself permission to have enough. And as I say this, I let my hands relax. I let my jaw soften. I let the tight place in my belly know it can loosen. I am not in danger because I want a better life. I am not wrong because I want more peace. I am allowed to have enough. I release the belief that struggle is the price of being worthy. I have struggled before. I have tried hard. I have carried things that no one saw. But struggle does not make me more worthy. Pain does not prove my value. Exhaustion is not the doorway to love. I can be worthy in stillness. I can be worthy in rest. I can be worthy while learning. I can be worthy before everything is solved. I release the belief that struggle is the price of being worthy. I let that old idea loosen from my shoulders. I let it slide down from my back. I let it fall away like a heavy coat I no longer need to wear inside a warm room. I can work with love. I can try with peace. I can grow without attacking myself. I release the belief that struggle is the price of being worthy, and I welcome a softer way. A way where I still act. A way where I still care. A way where I still show up. But I do not turn my life into a punishment. I do not make my heart pay for what it already survived. I am allowed to receive without guilt. This may feel new. This may feel strange. A part of me may ask, is it really okay? And I answer gently, yes, it is okay. I am allowed to receive without guilt. I am allowed to receive kindness. I am allowed to receive help. I am allowed to receive money in honest ways. I am allowed to receive rest. I am allowed to receive care. I am allowed to receive the soft good that life brings. I am allowed to receive without guilt. Receiving does not make me selfish. Receiving does not make me less loving. Receiving does not take away my goodness. When I receive with gratitude, I become fuller. And when I am fuller, I can live with more peace. I can give from overflow, not from emptiness. I can love without losing myself. I am allowed to receive without guilt, and I let this truth move slowly through me, into my heart, into my breath, into my hands, into the part of me that used to say no before life even offered. That part of me can rest now. That part of me can learn a new way. I am learning to feel safe with prosperity. I do not have to feel safe all at once. I can learn. I can practice. I can let prosperity become a gentle word inside me. Not a word filled with pressure. Not a word filled with fear. Not a word that makes my body tighten. A gentle word. A warm word. A word that means support. Breathing room. Peace. Care. A life that holds me better. I am learning to feel safe with prosperity. I am learning to feel safe with having enough. Safe with being helped. Safe with being paid fairly. Safe with making wise choices. Safe with resting. Safe with growing. Safe with being seen in a new way. I am learning to feel safe with prosperity. And I do not shame the part of me that feels afraid. Fear is not failure. Fear is only a signal that something old is asking for comfort. So I place a hand on my heart. I breathe slowly. And I say, we can open gently. We do not need to rush. I let money become calm in my mind. Money does not have to be a storm inside me. Money does not have to be a reason to hate myself. Money does not have to be a dark cloud over my day. I can learn to think about money with calm breath. I can look at what is real without fear taking over. I can make one clear choice. I can ask one honest question. I can learn one helpful thing. I let money become calm in my mind. I let the word money lose some of its sharp edges. I let it become something I can care for, something I can learn about, something I can use with wisdom, something I can bless without worshiping, something I can respect without fearing. I let money become calm in my mind, and I allow my body to soften when I think about support. I breathe in, I breathe out. I do not need to panic. I do not need to hide. I can meet this part of life one step at a time. I am open to honest and peaceful ways of receiving. I do not need to chase what is not meant for me. I do not need to force what feels wrong. I do not need to betray my peace to be supported. I am open to honest and peaceful ways of receiving, ways that honor my heart, ways that respect my time, ways that allow me to sleep with a softer mind, ways that feel clean, grounded, and kind. I am open to honest and peaceful ways of receiving. Maybe support comes through work I enjoy. Maybe it comes through a skill I am ready to grow. Maybe it comes through a conversation. Maybe it comes through a new idea. Maybe it comes through a simple chance I notice because I am calmer now. I do not need to know every way. I only need to stay open to the next loving step. I am open to honest and peaceful ways of receiving, and I trust myself to choose with care. I can say yes with peace. I can say no with peace. I can pause before I decide. I can listen to my body. I can let wisdom guide me. I release old shame around wanting a better life. There is nothing wrong with wanting more peace. There is nothing wrong with wanting a safe home. There is nothing wrong with wanting food, rest, comfort, space, time, and freedom to breathe. There is nothing wrong with wanting your gifts to be honored. There is nothing wrong with wanting your life to feel kinder. I release old shame around wanting a better life. I do not need to hide my hopes from myself. I do not need to shrink my desire until it disappears. I can want more and still be grateful. I can dream bigger and still be humble. I can open to prosperity and still keep a loving heart. I release old shame around wanting a better life, and I let my heart speak honestly. My heart wants room. My heart wants ease. My heart wants beauty. My heart wants safety. My heart wants to stop surviving every day and begin feeling held. And this longing is not wrong. It is life within me asking to expand. I am worthy of support before I prove anything. I do not have to earn every breath. I do not have to earn every kind word. I do not have to earn the right to rest. I do not have to earn the right to be treated with care. My worth is not waiting at the end of a long list. My worth is here now, quiet, steady, already mine. I am worthy of support before I prove anything. Even when I am tired, even when I am unsure, even when I am still learning, even when I have made mistakes, even when I do not know the next step, I am still worthy of support. I am worthy of support before I prove anything, and I let this truth touch the places that were trained to perform for love. Those places can rest. Those places can breathe. Those places can learn that support is not only for the perfect. Support is part of life, and I am part of life. I allow my hands to open to good. My hands do not need to stay closed. My heart does not need to stay guarded. My body does not need to brace for disappointment in every moment. I allow my hands to open to good. Not all the way if that feels too much, just a little, just enough for one small blessing, just enough for one calm thought, just enough for one new chance. I allow my hands to open to good. I imagine my hands resting gently in my lap. Open, soft, not grabbing, not pushing away, just open, like a quiet bowl under the sky ready to receive the rain. I allow my hands to open to good, and I remind myself that receiving can be peaceful. I do not need to clutch. I do not need to beg. I do not need to close. I can be here, soft, awake, willing. I am no longer loyal to lack. This is a deep truth. I may have known lack. I may have lived with it. I may have feared it. I may have shaped my life around it. But I do not need to be loyal to it forever. I can honor what I survived without making it my home. I can remember the past without repeating it in every thought. I am no longer loyal to lack. I do not need to expect less, so I will not be hurt. I do not need to speak against my own good. I do not need to close every inner door before life knocks. I can choose a new loyalty, a loyalty to peace, a loyalty to trust, a loyalty to wisdom, a loyalty to the gentle growth of my own life. I am no longer loyal to lack, and I turn my heart toward enough for this breath, enough for this step, enough support to begin, enough light to see the next small way. I welcome a kinder relationship with prosperity. I do not need prosperity to feel cold. I do not need prosperity to feel hard. I do not need prosperity to feel like pressure. I welcome a kinder relationship with prosperity, a relationship where I can breathe, a relationship where I can learn, a relationship where I can care for what comes, a relationship where I can receive and still be myself. I welcome a kinder relationship with prosperity. I can let prosperity be warm. I can let it be simple. I can let it be tied to peace, not panic. I can let it be tied to wisdom, not fear. I can let it be tied to care, not control. I welcome a kinder relationship with prosperity, and I begin inside myself. I speak kindly to myself. I notice what I have. I bless what supports me. I make room for more. I do not need to force the door. I only need to stop locking it from the inside. I trust small steps to lead me forward. I do not need a giant leap tonight. I do not need to know every answer. I do not need to see the whole path. I trust small steps to lead me forward. One breath, one clear thought, one honest look, one gentle choice, one moment of courage, one kind word to myself. I trust small steps to lead me forward. A root does not rush through the soil. It grows quietly. It finds its way by feeling. It does not ask the whole tree to appear in one night. It only keeps reaching, softly, faithfully, deeply. I trust small steps to lead me forward, and I let my growth be natural. I do not shame myself for going slowly. I do not call rest failure. I do not call small progress nothing. Small steps are still steps. And tonight, one small step is enough. I give myself permission to rest while I grow. I do not need to earn rest by breaking myself. I do not need to wait until everything is finished before I can breathe. I give myself permission to rest while I grow. Rest is not giving up. Rest is how I return to myself. Rest is how I hear the softer voice within. Rest is how I stop making fear louder than wisdom. I give myself permission to rest while I grow. My body can soften. My eyes can become heavy. My breathing can slow. My mind can step down from the noise of the day. I can rest and still be becoming. I can pause and still be moving in the right direction. I give myself permission to rest while I grow, and I let this rest support my prosperity. A tired heart cannot always hear guidance. A tense body cannot always feel safe receiving. So I rest. Not because I am weak, because I am worthy of care. I am learning to trust good when it comes softly. Good does not always arrive like thunder. Sometimes it comes as a whisper, a calm idea, a small chance, a peaceful feeling, a kind person, a quiet yes, a quiet no, a little door opening where I did not expect one. I am learning to trust good when it comes softly. I do not dismiss it because it is small. I do not call it nothing because it is simple. I notice it. I thank it. I let it teach me that life can still bring gentle gift. So I am learning to trust good when it comes softly, and I let simple support matter. The warm cup, the steady breath, the roof above me, the bed beneath me, the moment of silence, the small sign that I can keep going. These are not the whole journey, but they are part of the path. I release the fear that good things cannot last. Maybe I learned to expect loss. Maybe I learned to hold my breath when life felt good. Maybe I learned to enjoy nothing too much because I was afraid it would disappear. But I can release this fear gently. I can let good be good while it is here. I can let support stay without watching it with fear. I release the fear that good things cannot last. I do not need to spoil peace by searching for the next problem. I do not need to push away joy before it leaves. I do not need to close my heart before life has finished giving. I can be present for good. I can let good reach me. I can let good remain as long as it is meant to remain. I release the fear that good things cannot last, and I let my body practice calm receiving. I breathe in. I let the good be here. I breathe out. I do not chase it away. Again, I breathe in. I let the good be here. I breathe out. I am safe in this moment. I am becoming a safe place for prosperity. This is a beautiful thing. I am not just asking life to change. I am becoming someone who can hold change with peace. I am becoming a safe place for prosperity, a place where money is cared for with wisdom, a place where opportunities are met with courage, a place where rest is honored, a place where gratitude is real, a place where fear is comforted, not obeyed. I am becoming a safe place for prosperity. I do not need to be perfect to become safe. I only need to become honest, gentle, willing, aware. I can notice when I push good away. I can notice when I close. I can notice when old fear rises, and I can choose again. I am becoming a safe place for prosperity, and my inner world is learning a new rhythm. Not rush, not panic, not shame. A calmer rhythm, a steadier rhythm, a rhythm that says, I can receive, I can care, I can grow. I let my heart feel supported by life in simple ways. I do not need to understand every mystery. I do not need to know how everything will work out. I only need to notice the simple ways life is already meeting me. The breath that comes, the ground beneath me, the small moments of strength, the people, places, and quiet signs that remind me I am not alone. I let my heart feel supported by life in simple ways. I let support come through the ordinary, through water, through warmth, through sleep, through a kind memory, through a gentle thought, through the quiet strength of roots beneath the earth, holding a tree even when the wind is moving above. I let my heart feel supported by life in simple ways, and I allow that support to become real to me. Not only an idea, a feeling, a warm place in my chest, a slower breath, a softer face, a body that remembers, in this moment, I am held. I release the habit of expecting disappointment. This habit may have protected me once. It may have helped me prepare for pain. It may have made me feel less surprised when things were hard. But I do not need to live with my heart always braced. I release the habit of expecting disappointment. I can be wise without being closed. I can be careful without being fearful. I can be open without being reckless. I release the habit of expecting disappointment. I do not need to meet every new chance with the old story. I do not need to say this will not work before life has even had time to speak. I can pause. I can breathe. I can say, maybe something kinder is possible here. I release the habit of expecting disappointment, and I make room for a softer expectation. Not a forced promise, not a demand, just a softer opening. Maybe support can come. Maybe peace can grow. Maybe I can receive more than I thought. Maybe life can surprise me in a gentle way. I allow my inner door to open a little more. Not all the way. Not faster than my body can trust. Just a little more. A little more space for hope. A little more space for comfort. A little more space for new ideas. A little more space for support. A little more space for prosperity to feel safe. I allow my inner door to open a little more. I imagine a door inside my heart. It has been closed for a long time. Not because my heart was wrong, because my heart was protecting me. Now I stand before this door with tenderness. I do not kick it down. I place my hand on it. I breathe, and I say, when you are ready, we can open. I allow my inner door to open a little more, and I trust the wisdom of slow opening. Slow opening is still opening. A small crack is still an entrance for light. A quiet yes is still a yes. And tonight, a quiet yes is enough. I am free to build a peaceful life. I am free to build slowly. I am free to build honestly. I am free to build with soft strength. I am free to build a life that does not require me to abandon myself. I am free to choose peace as part of my prosperity. I am free to let my days become kinder. I am free to build a peaceful life. Not a life without effort. Not a life without change. Not a life where everything is always easy, but a life where I am not at war with myself. a life where I listen inward, a life where I choose with care, a life where I let support be part of the path. I am free to build a peaceful life, and I do not need anyone's permission to begin inside myself. I can begin with one breath, one kind thought, one small act of care, one gentle yes to receiving, one gentle no to fear. I let prosperity meet me through peace, wisdom, and love. I do not need prosperity to come through pressure. I do not need it to come through panic. I do not need it to come through losing myself. I let prosperity meet me through peace, wisdom, and love. Peace in my body, wisdom in my choices, love in the way I speak to myself. I let prosperity meet me through peace, wisdom, and love. If an opportunity does not honor my spirit, I can pause. If a choice feels unkind to my body, I can listen. If something asks me to leave myself behind, I can return to my heart. My prosperity is not separate from my well-being. My prosperity can include my peace. I let prosperity meet me through peace, wisdom, and love, and I allow this to be my new path. A quiet path, a grounded path, a path where my heart can breathe, a path where my hands can open, a path where I do not have to become hard to be supported. I am safe to become someone who receives. I am safe to become someone who lets help in. I am safe to become someone who says thank you without pushing away the gift. I am safe to become someone who allows kindness to stay. I am safe to become someone who no longer feels strange when good arrives. I am safe to become someone who can have enough. I am safe to become someone who receives. This does not erase who I have been. It honors who I have been. It says, "You carried so much, now you can learn to be carried too." It says, "You gave so much, now you can learn to receive too." It says, "You survived, now you can learn to live with more peace." I am safe to become someone who receives, and I let this identity grow slowly in me, like a pearl forming in hidden water, like a song coming back to a quiet room, like wings remembering they were made to open. I choose a softer thought about my future. My future does not have to be a copy of my fear. My future does not have to repeat every old pattern. My future does not have to be built from the same heavy words. I choose a softer thought about my future, a thought with more room, a thought with more breath, a thought with more kindness. I choose a softer thought about my future. Maybe my future can hold more peace. Maybe my future can hold more support. Maybe my future can hold better choices. Maybe my future can hold loving work, honest money, deep rest, and a calmer heart. Maybe my future can surprise me. I choose a softer thought about my future, and I do not need to know every detail. A softer thought is enough for tonight. A little hope is enough. A small opening is enough. A gentle, Maybe is enough. I try. Just my life to unfold one clear step at a time. I do not need the whole map. I do not need to see around every corner. I do not need to control every outcome. I trust my life to unfold one clear step at a time. The next step can come. The next breath can come. The next answer can come. The next bit of courage can come. I trust my life to unfold one clear step at a time. Like a path appearing under soft snow, like stars showing one by one in the evening sky, like a river turning gently without asking the whole land for permission. I can move with life. I can listen. I can follow what feels honest, peaceful, and wise. I trust my life to unfold one clear step at a time, and I let tonight be simple. I am not solving everything. I am softening. I am listening. I am opening. I am making room inside myself for a new relationship with prosperity. I bless the part of me that was afraid to receive. I do not reject that part. I do not call it weak. I do not call it foolish. I bless the part of me that was afraid to receive. It was trying to protect me from disappointment. It was trying to protect me from loss. It was trying to protect me from being hurt again. And now I can thank it. I can comfort it. I can guide it into a new safety. I bless the part of me that was afraid to receive. I say to that part, you do not have to guard the door alone anymore. I say, we are learning. I say, we can receive slowly. I say, we can choose with wisdom. I say, we can let good come closer without losing ourselves. I bless the part of me that was afraid to receive, and I invite it to rest. It can rest in my love. It can rest in this breath. It can rest in the gentle truth that not every gift is dangerous. Not every opening leads to pain. Not every good thing must be feared. I allow prosperity to feel like peace. Not pressure, peace. Not proving, peace. Not rushing, peace. Not comparison. Peace. I allow prosperity to feel like peace. I let the word prosperity become soft in my body. I let it mean enough. I let it mean space. I let it mean support. I let it mean calm choices. I let it mean a life where my heart can breathe. I allow prosperity to feel like peace. If my body tightens, I go slower. If my mind argues, I speak kindly. If old fear rises, I breathe with it. I do not force peace. I invite peace. I do not demand openness. I create safety. I allow prosperity to feel like peace, and I let peace become my guide. If something is truly for me, it does not need to pull me away from my soul. If something is part of my path, I can meet it with a steady heart. If something good is coming, I can prepare by becoming softer inside. I am ready to stop blocking my own good in small ways. I may not see every way I do this yet, and that is okay. I am ready to notice gently. Maybe I block good when I say no before listening. Maybe I block good when I reject a compliment. Maybe I block good when I hide my gifts. Maybe I block good when I keep saying, I cannot, before I try. Maybe I block good when I believe fear faster than love. I am ready to stop blocking my own good in small ways. Not with blame, with awareness. Not with anger, with curiosity. Not with shame, with kindness. I can notice. I can pause. I can choose again. I am ready to stop blocking my own good in small ways, and I celebrate each small opening. One yes, one thank you, one moment of courage, one softer thought, one choice to receive, one choice to rest, one choice to trust. These are not small. These are doors. I give my heart permission to trust slowly. My heart does not have to jump. My heart does not have to open all at once. My heart can trust slowly. Trust can come like dawn. Not sudden, not loud, just a little more light, a little more warmth, a little more color in the sky. I give my heart permission to trust slowly. I trust one breath, then another. I trust one kind thought, then another. I trust one small blessing, then another. I trust myself to listen. I trust myself to pause. I trust myself to learn. I give my heart permission to trust slowly, and I do not shame myself for needing time. Time is allowed. Tenderness is allowed. Careful opening is allowed. I am not behind because I am healing emotionally at my own pace. I am not failing because I need gentleness. I welcome the feeling of enough into my body. I do not want enough to be only a word. I want it to become a feeling. A soft feeling in my chest. A warm feeling in my hands. A steady feeling in my belly. A peaceful feeling around my breath. I welcome the feeling of enough into my body. I welcome the feeling of enough into my body. Enough air. Enough time in this moment. Enough love to speak kindly to myself. Enough strength for one small step. Enough softness to rest. Enough permission to receive. I welcome the feeling of enough into my body, and I let my body learn. My body may have learned tension. Now it can learn softness. My body may have learned bracing. Now it can learn opening. My body may have learned fear. Now it can learn calm receiving. I am open to new ideas that support my well-being. I do not need to force ideas. I do not need to chase them. I can become quiet enough to hear them. I am open to new ideas that support my well-being. Ideas that feel kind. Ideas that feel possible. Ideas that respect my energy. Ideas that help me care for my life in steady ways. I am open to new ideas that support my well-being. Maybe an idea comes as a small thought. Maybe it comes and I wake. Maybe it comes while I rest. Maybe it comes during a simple task. Maybe it comes through a conversation. Maybe it comes as a feeling of, try this gently. I am open to new ideas that support my well-being, and I trust that I can take what is helpful and leave what is not. I do not need to follow every thought. I do not need to rush every plan. I can choose wisely. I can move slowly. I can let good ideas become grounded action at the right time. I let my gifts be part of my prosperity. I do not need to hide what is good in me. I do not need to pretend I have nothing to offer. I do not need to make my gifts small. I let my gifts be part of my prosperity, my kindness, my care, my voice, my creativity, my patience, my way of seeing, my way of helping, my way of learning. I let my gifts be part of my prosperity. I do not need to compare my gifts to another person's gifts. I do not need to copy anyone. I do not need to become louder than I am. I can let my own gifts grow in my own way, softly, honestly, steadily. I let my gifts be part of my prosperity, and I give them a safe place to unfold. A gift does not need shame to grow. A gift needs space, practice, care, courage, and love. I can give my gifts those things one day at a time. I am worthy of being paid with respect. Let this be gentle. Let this be clear. I am worthy of being paid with respect. My time matters. My care matters. My effort matters. My skill matters. My energy matters. I do not need to shrink around this truth. I am worthy of being paid with respect. This does not make me greedy. This does not make me less kind. This does not make me less spiritual. Fair exchange can be loving. Clear value can be peaceful. Receiving with respect can be part of a balanced life. I am worthy of being paid with respect, and I allow this truth to become safe in me. I can speak clearly. I can honor my time. I can learn. I can grow. I can receive in ways that feel honest. I no longer need fear to manage my life. Fear has tried to manage everything. Fear has tried to plan every answer. Fear has tried to close every door before pain could enter. Fear has worked so hard, and now fear can rest. I no longer need fear to manage my life. I can let wisdom lead. I can let peace lead. I can let love lead. I no longer need fear to manage my life. Fear may still visit. That is okay. But fear does not need to sit in the highest chair. Fear does not need to hold the keys. Fear does not need to decide my future. I can listen to fear without obeying every word. I no longer need fear to manage my life, and I choose a calmer guide. My guide is the quiet place inside me that can breathe, the place that can pause, the place that can ask, what is kind, wise, it is true? What is the next peaceful step? I let old limits loosen from my identity. Old limits may have shaped me, but they are not my name. Old fears may have followed me, but they are not my future. Old patterns may have felt familiar, but they are not my home. I let old limits loosen from my identity. I let old limits loosen from my identity. I am not only what happened. I am not only what I lacked. I am not only what I feared. I am not only what others believed was possible. There is more to me. There has always been more to me. I let old limits loosen from my identity, and I allow a wider self to breathe, a self with open hands, a self with calmer thoughts, a self who can receive without fear, a self who can prosper without guilt, a self who can grow without leaving love behind. I am allowed to become a new example. Maybe no one showed me this way. Maybe I did not see peaceful prosperity around me. Maybe I learned worry before I learned trust. Maybe I learned lack before I learned receiving. But I am allowed to become a new example. I am allowed to learn what I was not taught. I am allowed to choose what was not shown. I am allowed to become a new example of calm support, a new example of soft strength, a new example of receiving with gratitude, a new example of caring for money with wisdom, a new example of building a peaceful life from the inside out. I am allowed to become a new example, not to prove anything to anyone, but to free my own heart. I can let my life say, a new way is possible. I can let my choices say, I do not have to repeat every old fear. I can let my breath say, I am safe enough to begin. I let gratitude open the places fear closed. Gratitude does not ask me to pretend. Gratitude does not ask me to deny pain. Gratitude simply lights a small candle in the room. It helps me see what fear forgot to show me. I let gratitude open the places fear closed. I let gratitude open the places fear closed. I am grateful for this breath. I am grateful for this moment of quiet. I am grateful for the part of me that still wants peace. I am grateful for the part of me that is willing to grow. I am grateful for the small good already near me. I let gratitude open the places fear closed, and I do not force gratitude to be big. Small gratitude is enough. A tiny flame still gives light. A single drop still touches dry ground. A single thank you can begin to soften the heart. I trust that support can come in forms I did not expect. I do not need to decide exactly how life must help me. I do not need to control every road. I do not need to name every door before it opens. I trust that support can come in forms I did not expect. It may come through a though, a person, a change, a pause, a delay, a new skill, a simple chance, a quiet inner yes. I trust that support can come in forms I did not expect. This trust does not make me passive. It makes me open. I still act. I still care. I still choose. But I stop telling life there is only one way. I leave room for gentle surprise. I trust that support can come in forms I did not expect, and I let my mind become less tight. There may be paths I have not seen. There may be help I have not imagined. There may be a peaceful answer forming slowly beneath the surface of this moment. I allow my body to rest and restore. My body has carried so much. My body has held worry. My body has held tension. My body has kept going through days when my heart was tired. Now, I allow my body to rest and restore, not as a demand, as an invitation, as comfort, as care. I allow my body to rest and restore. My feet can soften. My legs can soften. My belly can loosen. My chest can open a little. My shoulders can drop. My face can become calm. My breath can slow down. I allow my body to rest and restore, and I thank it for being with me. I do not speak to my body like an enemy. I speak to it like a faithful home. I say, "Thank you for carrying me. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for helping me be here tonight." I invite wellness into my inner world, wellness in my thoughts, wellness in my breath, wellness in the way I speak to myself, wellness in the space between one worry and the next, wellness in the choice to be gentle. I invite wellness into my inner world. I invite wellness into my inner world, not through pressure, not through fear, not through trying to become perfect, through care, through rest, through kindness, through softer thoughts, through small choices that support my peace. I invite wellness into my inner world, and I let this be emotional healing. A healing of old fear, a healing of old shame, a healing of the belief that I must struggle forever, a healing of the place inside me that forgot it was allowed to receive. I am safe to let my life become easier in honest ways. Ease does not mean I stop caring. Ease does not mean I stop growing. Ease does not mean I avoid life. Ease means I stop adding fear to everything. Ease means I choose the path with more peace when peace is possible. Ease means I let support help me. I am safe to let my life become easier in honest ways. I can accept a simple solution. I can receive help. I can stop making every step harder than it needs to be. I can allow a door to open without asking why it was not more difficult. I am safe to let my life become easier in honest ways, and I release the need to prove my worth through hardship. I can do good work without suffering through very moment. I can grow without punishing myself. I can be responsible and still breathe. I welcome peaceful abundance into my thoughts. Peaceful abundance is not loud. It does not scream. It does not rush. It feels like space. It feels like breath. It feels like enough time to choose. It feels like the quiet strength of knowing I can meet life one step at a time. I welcome peaceful abundance into my thoughts. thoughts of enough, thoughts of support, thoughts of learning, thoughts of new chances, thoughts of simple care, thoughts that say, maybe I am not as stuck as I feared. I welcome peaceful abundance into my thoughts, and I let these thoughts become soft companions. They walk beside me. They do not push me. They do not shame me. They remind me gently, you are allowed to open. I am ready to stop arguing for my limitations. I do not need to keep proving why change cannot happen. I do not need to build a case for my own lack. I do not need to repeat every reason I should stay afraid. I am ready to stop arguing for my limitations. I am ready to stop arguing for my limitations. When the mind says, there is no way, I can answer, there may be a way I have not seen. When the mind says, it is too late, I can answer, this moment is still alive. When the mind says, not for me, I can answer, I am willing to receive something kinder. I am ready to stop arguing for my limitations, and I do not fight the old thoughts. I simply choose not to feed them as much. I feed peace. I feed trust. I feed the thought that I can grow. I feed the belief that life can meet me in new ways. I let my receiving be gentle, wise, and grounded. I do not need to open without care. I do not need to say yes to everything. I do not need to confuse receiving with losing my boundaries. I let my receiving be gentle, wise, and grounded. I can receive what honors me. I can receive what feels peaceful. I can receive what supports my well-being. I let my receiving be gentle, wise, and grounded. My heart can be open and discerning. My hands can be open and calm. My mind can be open and clear. I can welcome good without giving away my peace. I let my receiving be gentle, wise, and grounded, and I trust myself more each day. I can learn. I can listen. I can pause. I can choose. I can let receiving become safe because I am also allowed to have boundaries. I am becoming more comfortable with good things. Good things do not have to make me nervous. Good things do not have to feel like a trick. Good things do not have to make me wait for something bad. I am becoming more comfortable with good things. I can let a kind moment be kind. I can let a peaceful day be peaceful. I can let a gift be a gift. I am becoming more comfortable with good things. Comfort may come slowly. That is okay. My body is learning. My mind is learning. My heart is learning. Every time I receive something good with a calm breath, I teach myself that good can be safe. I am becoming more comfortable with good things, and I do not rush the lesson. I practice with small joys, warmth, quiet, kindness, a soft blanket, a clear thought, a simple thank you. These small joys help my heart trust bigger good when it comes. I allow prosperity to come closer at a pace I can hold. This is tender. This is important. I allow prosperity to come closer at a pace I can hold. Not in a way that overwhelms me, not in a way that makes me abandon my peace, not in a way that frightens the tender places inside me, at a pace I can hold. I allow prosperity to come closer at a pace I can hold. I can grow steadily. I can receive steadily. I can build steadily. I can become more open without becoming ungrounded. I can let life bring me more, while I also become more rooted inside myself. I allow prosperity to come closer at a pace I can hold, and I trust slow growth. Slow growth can be strong. Deep roots are not seen, but they hold the tree. Quiet preparation is not always noticed, but it creates safety. I honor the pace that lets me stay whole. I am allowed to feel peace before everything changes. I do not need to wait for the outside world to be perfect. I do not need to wait for every bill, every answer, every plan, every dream to be complete. I am allowed to feel peace before everything changes. Peace can begin here, in this breath, in this room, in this soft moment. I am allowed to feel peace before everything changes. This peace does not deny what needs care. This peace helps me care for life from a calmer place. This peace does not erase responsibility. This peace gives my heart strength to meet responsibility with less fear. I am allowed to feel peace before everything changes, and I let peace become part of the change. Peace is not the reward at the end. Peace can be the path. Peace can be the voice that guides me. Peace can be the ground under my next step. I welcome prosperity that respects my soul. I do not need prosperity that pulls me away from who I am. I do not need support that costs me my peace. I do not need growth that makes my heart feel empty. I welcome prosperity that respects my soul. Prosperity with kindness. Prosperity with balance. Prosperity with honest care. Prosperity that allows me to breathe. I welcome prosperity that respects my soul. I welcome choices that feel clean. I welcome work that honors my energy. I welcome support that feels safe. I welcome growth that lets me stay connected to my heart. I welcome prosperity that respects my soul, and I trust that I do not need to betray myself to be supported. I can grow as myself. I can receive as myself. I can prosper as myself. Softly, honestly, peacefully, I am worthy of a life that feels safe to live in. Let this go deep. I am worthy of a life that feels safe to live in. A life where my breath has room. A life where my heart is not always braced. A life where I can rest without fear. A life where support is allowed. A life where I do not have to fight every moment. I am worthy of a life that feels safe to live in, even if I did not always know safety, even if I had to be strong too early, even if I learned to expect stress, even if I still carry old worry in my body. I am worthy of safety now. I am worthy of peace now. I am worthy of a life that feels safe to live in, and I let this truth become a soft blanket around my heart. No one has to see this moment. No one has to understand it. This is between me and my own soul. I am worthy of a life that feels safe to live in. I let the quiet part of me receive these words. Not only the mind, not only the part that thinks, the quiet part, the deep part, the part that listens beneath language, the part that has been waiting for softness. I let the quiet part of me receive these words. I let the quiet part of me receive these words. The part that is tired of fighting, the part that is tired of proving, the part that is tired of being afraid of good, the part that wants to trust again, the part that wants to believe life can hold me. I let the quiet part of me receive these words, and I do not demand anything from it. It can simply listen. It can rest. It can be held. It can open whenever it is ready. I am safe to receive. I am safe to receive air. I am safe to receive rest. I am safe to receive kindness. I am safe to receive support. I am safe to receive peaceful ideas. I am safe to receive honest money. I am safe to receive new chances. I am safe to receive love from life in simple forms. I am safe to receive. I am safe to receive slowly. I am safe to receive with wisdom. I am safe to receive without losing myself. I am safe to receive without guilt. I am safe to receive without fear leading the way. I am safe to receive. Let this be the word that stays. Receive. Let it become soft. Let it become warm. Let it become safe. Receive the breath. Receive the quiet. Receive the possibility that your life can become kinder. I am safe to receive, and the invisible block can soften now. Not because I pushed it, not because I forced it, because I gave it love, because I gave it safety, because I stopped calling myself the problem, because I began to open from the inside. I am safe to receive. I am safe to receive. I am safe to receive. And now let that sentence rest inside you, not in a hurry, not as something you need to understand quickly. Just let it rest. The invisible block is softening because you are no longer standing outside yourself with judgment. You are coming closer. You are sitting beside the closed places. You are breathing with them. And this is how real change begins. Not with noise, not with force, not with a hard push against your own heart, but with a quiet return to the place inside you that was waiting to be treated with love. Imagine for a moment that inside your heart there is an old gate, not a wall, not a prison, a gate. It was built a long time ago, maybe before you knew how to choose differently. It was built from moments when you felt disappointed, moments when you gave too much and felt empty, moments when you hoped and the answer did not come in the way you wanted, moments when money felt heavy, moments when love felt uncertain, moments when rest felt unsafe, and slowly, without even knowing it, your heart learned to close the gate. It closed the gate to protect you. It closed the gate so you would not expect too much. It closed the gate so you would not feel the pain of hoping again. It closed the gate so you would not reach for something and feel forgotten. So if that gate has been closed, please do not hate it. Do not call it wrong. Do not stand before it and demand that it open right now. A gate that was built for protection does not open because you shout at it. It opens when it feels safe. It opens when it hears kindness. It opens when your own voice becomes soft enough to trust. Prosperity does not need to break the gate down. True prosperity does not come into your life like a storm. It does not need to scare you. It does not need to rush you. It can come like morning warmth touching a closed flower, slowly, quietly, again and again, until the flower understands that the warmth is not here to harm it. This is how you begin to receive, not by becoming someone else, not by pretending fear is gone, but by letting warmth touch the closed places. You let kindness touch your thoughts. You let patience touch your fear. You let simple truth touch the old stories. You let breath touch the body. And little by little, the gate inside you begins to understand. It is safe to open a little. Not all the way, not faster than you can hold. Just enough for peace to enter. Just enough for a new idea to enter. Just enough for one honest blessing to enter. Maybe this is the deeper truth. The block was never there because you were unworthy. The block was there because some part of you did not know if receiving would be safe. And now you are teaching that part a new language. A language of calm, a language of trust, a language of gentle inner permission. Think of prosperity like a soft tide at night. The tide does not argue with the shore. It does not shame the sand for being dry. It simply returns again and again, with patience, with rhythm, with quiet power. And each time it returns, the shore changes a little. It becomes smoother, softer, more open to the water. You do not need to chase the tide. You do not need to beg the sea. You only need to stop building stones against every wave. And this is what you are doing now. You are removing one stone, the stone of guilt. You are removing another stone, the stone of fear. You are removing another stone, the stone of I do not deserve this. You are removing another stone, the stone of good things are not safe for me. And with each stone you gently lift away. The tide can come closer. Support can come closer. Rest can come closer. Clarity can come closer. Prosperity can come closer. There is no need to rush this. The sea does not rush. The moon does not rush. The roots under the ground do not rush. And your heart does not need to rush either. Your heart is learning the shape of receiving. Your body is learning that good does not have to be followed by fear. Your mind is learning that a softer thought can be stronger than an old worry. So when you feel doubt, Do not push it away. Let doubt sit beside you. Let it be there and speak to it gently. Say, I know you are afraid. I know you have seen disappointment. I know you are trying to protect me, but you do not have to close the whole gate anymore. You can say, we can open a little. We can receive one small good thing. We can trust one small step. We can breathe. If there is still a part of you wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You always have. Even when you were struggling, even when you were unsure, even when you made choices from fear, even when you did not know how to receive, you were still worthy of peace. You were still worthy of care. You were still worthy of a life that holds you with more kindness. Take a moment now and ask your heart very softly, what part of me is ready to open a little? Do not force the answer. Maybe the answer is your hands, maybe your chest, maybe your mind, maybe your trust, maybe your relationship with money, maybe your ability to rest, maybe your ability to accept help, maybe your ability to believe that life can still be kind. And if you feel called to share later, you can place one simple word in the comments: open, rest, trust, peace, enough, support. Let the word be small. Let it be honest. Let it be a gentle mark on the path you are walking. Because the gate is not locked forever. The tide is not gone. The warmth is not lost. And prosperity is not standing far away from you with cold eyes. It is waiting for the inner yes, the quiet yes, the yes that says, I am willing to let life be kinder to me. The yes that says, I am willing to stop closing before the blessing arrives. The yes that says, I am willing to let my heart learn safety in small ways. So let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. The gate inside you can open in its own time. The tide can return in its own rhythm. The warmth can reach you without force. And your heart can learn that prosperity is not something to fear. It can be something to welcome. It can be something to hold. It can be something that feels peaceful inside your life. The gate in my heart opens when I stop pushing against it. I do not need to force the closed places. I do not need to demand that fear disappear. I do not need to become hard with myself in order to grow. The gate in my heart opens when I stop pushing against it. It opens when I listen. It opens when I breathe. It opens when I offer kindness to the part of me that once felt unsafe. The gate in my heart opens when I stop pushing against it, and I allow this opening to be gentle. A gentle opening is still powerful. A soft yes is still sacred. A quiet shift can change the whole feeling of a life. Prosperity can find me through calm choices. I do not have to run after it in fear. I do not have to grab. I do not have to make every step heavy. Prosperity can find me through calm choices, a clear choice, a kind choice, a patient choice, a choice made with breath instead of panic, a choice made from trust instead of pressure. Prosperity can find me through calm choices, and I can choose calmly today. I can pause before I answer. I can listen before I move. I can feel my breath before I decide. I can let my next step be simple. My heart no longer has to hide from good. It can peek out slowly. It can look around. It can feel the air. It can learn that not every gift brings danger. My heart no longer has to hide from good. It can receive kindness. It can receive respect. It can receive comfort. It can receive moments of peace that ask nothing from me. My heart no longer has to hide from good, and if it feels shy, that is okay. A shy heart is still opening. A careful heart is still learning. A tender heart is still worthy of being met with love. I soften the old agreement I made with struggle. Somewhere inside, I may have agreed that life must be hard for me. I may have agreed that support was not for me. I may have agreed that ease would not last. But now, with love, I soften that old agreement. I do not need to keep signing my name to pain. I do not need to renew a promise I made when I was afraid. I soften the old agreement I made with struggle. I let a new agreement form. An agreement with peace, an agreement with care, an agreement with wise effort, an agreement with open hands, an agreement with a kinder way of living. I can be trusted with blessings that arrive gently. I do not need to fear that I will lose myself if good comes. I do not need to fear that I will waste what arrives. I do not need to fear that I cannot hold a better life. I can be trusted with blessings that arrive gently. I can pause. I can care. I can learn. I can receive with gratitude. I can be trusted with blessings that arrive gently, and my trust in myself can grow. Not all at once, not through pressure, through small moments where I meet good with calm hands, through small moments where I do not push the blessing away. I let my body learn the shape of ease. My body may know the shape of tension, the lifted shoulders, the tight jaw, the held breath, the stomach that braces. But now my body can learn something new. It can learn the shape of ease. Shoulders soft, jaw loose, hands open, breath slow, heart warm. I let my body learn the shape of ease. I do not demand ease. I invite it. I let it come like warm water. I let it move slowly. I let it show my body that it is allowed to rest inside this moment. I place my future in kind hands, not careless hands, not fearful hands. Kind hands, my own kind hands, the hands of wise action, the hands of patience, the hands of life moving in ways I may not see yet. I place my future in kind hands. I place my future in kind hands, and I stop holding it like a fragile glass that must never fall. I hold it like a seed, with care, with warmth, with space, with trust that growth knows its own timing. Old scarcity leaves me like mist lifting from a quiet field. It does not need to be torn away. It can lift. It can rise. It can thin. It can disappear slowly as warmth returns. Old scarcity leaves me like mist lifting from a quiet field. The field was always there. The earth was always there. The open space was always there. The mist only made it hard to see. Old scarcity leaves me like mist lifting from a quiet field, and I let my inner sight become clearer. I can see support. I can see options. I can see kindness. I can see small good things that fear once hid from me. I am no longer afraid of my own expansion. I do not need to keep myself small to feel safe. I do not need to hide my growth. I do not need to close my wings before they open. I am no longer afraid of my own expansion. My life can become wider. My heart can become warmer. My choices can become braver. My receiving can become calmer. I am no longer afraid of my own expansion, and I expand in ways that honor my peace. I do not push past my body. I do not ignore my heart. I grow with care. I grow with breath. I grow with love. There is room in my life for more good than I have allowed. There is room for more ease, room for more support, room for more kind people, room for better choices, room for honest money, room for real rest, room for soft joy, room for peace that stays a little longer. There is room in my life for more good than I have allowed, and I let that room become visible to me. I do not need to fill it all tonight. I only need to notice that space exists. There is space in me for good. There is space in my future for change. There is space in this moment for hope. I am done making fear the doorway to every decision. Fear can speak, but it does not need to open every door. Fear can warn, but it does not need to lead every step. I am done making fear the doorway to every decision. I can choose from calm. I can choose from care. I can choose from the quiet knowing beneath the noise. I am done making fear the doorway to every decision, and I choose a new doorway now. The doorway of peace, the doorway of breath, the doorway of honest wisdom, the doorway of inner softness. My life can support me in ordinary and beautiful ways. Support does not need to be dramatic. It can be ordinary. A clear thought, a helpful tool, a calm morning, a meal, a message, a small payment, a better plan, a body resting, a heart feeling less alone. My life can support me in ordinary and beautiful ways, and I will stop calling ordinary support unimportant. The ordinary may be where life is already reaching for me. The ordinary may be where prosperity begins to feel real. I allow the word more to feel peaceful. More does not need to feel greedy. More does not need to feel dangerous. More does not need to feel like I am rejecting what I already have. I allow the word more to feel peaceful. More peace, more breath, more stability, more kindness, more room, more honest support. I allow the word more to feel peaceful, and I let it sit beside gratitude. Gratitude for what is here, openness to what may come. These two can sit together. They do not need to fight. I stop shrinking my needs to make them easier to ignore. My needs matter. My rest matters. My food matters. My time matters. My peace matters. My safety matters. My inner life matters. I stop shrinking my needs to make them easier to ignore. I stop shrinking my needs to make them easier to ignore, and I begin to listen. What do I need right now? A breath, a pause, a kind word, a small plan, a moment of silence, a little help, a little honesty, a little rest. I honor the quiet work happening inside me. Not all change is visible. Not all progress can be shown. Not all healing has a loud sound. I honor the quiet work happening inside me. The loosening, the softening, the listening, the new trust forming slowly, the courage that no one else may see. I honor the quiet work happening inside me, and I do not call it nothing. A mountain begins with deep earth. A song begins with silence. A new life begins with an inner yes that no one else can hear. I am allowed to feel supported before I know the outcome. I do not have to wait for proof before I breathe. I do not have to wait for every detail before I calm my body. I am allowed to feel supported before I know the outcome. I can be held by this moment. I can be held by my breath. I can be held by the next simple step. I am allowed to feel supported before I know the outcome, and this support helps me meet the outcome with more peace. I am not pretending. I am preparing my heart. I am creating an inner place where wisdom can speak. I release the fear of being judged for receiving more. People may have opinions. Old voices may rise. The world may misunderstand. But I do not need to live inside the fear of judgment. I release the fear of being judged for receiving more. I can be kind and receive more. I can be honest and receive more. I can be loving and receive more. I can be myself and receive more. I release the fear of being judged for receiving more, and I let my own heart be the place I return to. Does this bring peace? Does this honor my life? Does this support my well-being? Does this help me live with more truth? Then I can receive it with gratitude. I let calm confidence rise from within, not loud confidence. Not confidence that needs to prove, calm confidence. The quiet kind, the kind that breathes, the kind that says, I can meet this, the kind that says, I do not have to run, the kind that says, I am learning and learning is enough. I let calm confidence rise from within. It rises like warmth under the skin, like the first color of dawn, like a steady flame protected from the wind. It does not need to shout, it only needs to stay. My receiving can become a blessing to others. When I am supported, I can live with more peace. When I am peaceful, I can speak with more kindness. When I am rested, I can love with more presence. When I receive in healthy ways, I do not become less generous. I become more whole. My receiving can become a blessing to others. I do not receive to rise above anyone. I receive so life can move through me with more balance. I receive so I do not give from emptiness. I receive so I can live with a steadier heart. The old block is losing its hold on my breath. I can feel more space, maybe only a little, but a little space is real. The old block is low, sing its hold on my breath. I breathe in without begging. I breathe out without bracing. I breathe in and remember I am here. I breathe out and let the old tightness soften. The old block is losing its hold on my breath, and my body is learning freedom in small waves. One wave of softness, one wave of release, one wave of rest, one wave of quiet trust. I am ready to be surprised by gentle good, not overwhelmed, not pushed, not rushed, gently surprised by a new thought, by a kind answer, by a simple opening, by a moment of peace I did not expect, by a feeling that says, maybe life is still on my side. I am ready to be surprised by gentle good, and I keep my eyes open for small signs. I do not demand. I do not grasp. I notice. I receive. I thank. I let good be good. I let the pressure around prosperity fall away. I do not need to turn prosperity into another way to punish myself. I do not need to measure my worth by numbers. I do not need to compare my path. I let the pressure around prosperity fall away. What remains is a softer desire, a desire for peace, a desire for support, a desire for enough room to live with an open heart. I let the pressure around prosperity fall away, and I come back to what is true. I want to feel safe. I want to feel held. I want to live with dignity. I want to care for myself and others in honest ways. This desire is clean. This desire is worthy of tenderness. I am worthy of peaceful increase. Let that sink in. Peaceful increase, not frantic increase, not increase that costs my soul, not increase that steals my sleep. Peaceful increase, more room, more steadiness, more calm support, more choices that help my life feel kinder. I am worthy of peaceful increase, even if my past was hard, even if I am still learning, even if I do not know how it will come, even if my heart trembles as I say it. I am worthy of peaceful increase. I am worthy of peaceful increase, and I let this be one of the deepest truths of this moment. I do not need to fight for the right to breathe. I do not need to prove I deserve a softer life. I can accept that I am allowed to grow in peace. I no longer make my pain the measure of my value. This is the moment where something deep can loosen. My pain may be real. My past may matter. My struggle may have shaped me. But my pain is not the measure of my value. I do not need more pain to become more worthy. I do not need more struggle to become more loved. I do not need more loss to become more wise. I no longer make my pain the measure of my value. My value is deeper than what I survived. My value is older than any fear. My value is present even when life feels unfinished. My value is not asking me to bleed before it belongs to me. I no longer make my pain the measure of my value, and I allow a new measure to rise. The measure of love, the measure of breath, the measure of being alive, the measure of a heart that can still open, the measure of a soul that is still here, still listening, still becoming. I am allowed to become free inside, not only outside, inside, free from the old shame, free from the heavy voice, free from the fear that good will punish me, free from the belief that lack is my identity, free from the need to close before life can touch me. I am allowed to become free inside, and this freedom may begin very quietly. A softer breath, a warmer heart, a small yes, a moment of not blaming myself, a feeling that maybe I can receive after all. I am allowed to become free inside, and nothing can take this inner opening from me. It is mine. This breath is mine. This permission is mine. This gentle return to myself is mine. I am not separate from the flow of life. I may have felt separate. I may have felt left out. I may have felt like good was for everyone else. But that feeling is not the final truth. I am not separate from the flow of life. I am part of the breath of the world, part of the quiet movement of seasons, part of the giving and receiving that keeps everything alive. I am not separate from the flow of life. The trees receive, the rivers receive, the soil receives, the sky receives the changing colors of morning and night, and I too can receive. I too can be part of the flow. I am not separate from the flow of life, and I let this truth wash over the old loneliness. I belong to life. I belong in the circle of receiving. I belong in the gentle movement of support. I let my heart say yes to enough, not a forced yes, not a frightened yes, a soft yes, a heart yes, a yes that sounds like breath, a yes that feels like unclenched hands, a yes that says, I am ready to stop living against myself. I let my heart say yes to enough. Yes to enough rest. Yes to enough kindness. Yes to enough help. Yes to enough space. Yes to enough honest support. Yes to enough peace to take the next step. I let my heart say yes to enough, and if the yes is small, I honor it. A small yes is still a doorway. A small yes is still alive. A small yes can become a path. I am held while I learn to receive. This is the truth I want you to feel. You are held while you learn. You do not have to know how to receive perfectly. You do not have to trust perfectly. You do not have to be brave every second. You are held while you learn to receive. I am held while I learn to receive. Held by the breath. Held by the quiet. Held by the soft voice inside that wants peace for me. Held by the part of life that keeps calling me toward more love. I am held while I learn to receive, and I can stop punishing myself for being a beginner. A beginner is sacred. A beginner is honest. A beginner is open. A beginner is already on the path. The deepest door in me opens with love, not force. Love, not fear. Love, not shame. Love. The deepest door in me opens with love. And behind that door is not danger. Behind that door is breath. Behind that door is trust. Behind that door is the quiet life I have been longing for. The deepest door in me opens with love, and I do not need to rush toward it. I can sit here. I can breathe here. I can let the door know I am not here to harm it. I am here to come home. The deepest door in me opens with love, and as it opens, I remember something very simple. I was never outside of good forever. I was only afraid to let it in. And now, little by little, I can let it in. I let prosperity become safe in my heart, safe as breath, safe as rest, safe as warm water, safe as soft earth under roots, safe as a blanket over tired shoulders, safe as a quiet sky after a long day. I let prosperity become safe in my heart. I let prosperity become safe in my heart, and I do not need to explain this to anyone. This is inner work. This is sacred work. This is the soft rebuilding of trust inside me. I let prosperity become safe in my heart. Let that rest in you. Let that sink in. Let it move slowly through the old fear. Let it touch the place that once said, "Not me," and let that place hear a new answer. Yes, you. Gently, you. Peacefully, you. Lovingly, you. You are allowed. You are allowed to feel safe with good. You are allowed to feel held by life. You are allowed to receive without becoming afraid of your own receiving. You're allowed to stop turning every blessing into a question of worth. You are allowed to be here. You are allowed to have room. You are allowed to open. And if tears come, let them come. If your chest feels warm, let it be warm. If your body feels tired, let it be tired. If you feel nothing at all, that is okay too. Nothing is wrong. Sometimes the deepest places listen in silence. Sometimes the heart receives before the mind understands. Sometimes the shift is so quiet that you only notice later that your breath has changed. Let this be the peak, but let it be a soft peak. Not a mountain you must climb. A wave that rises under you and carries you. A warm wave, a steady wave. A wave that says, you do not have to fight anymore to prove you deserve peace. You can stop fighting yourself now. You can stop standing at the door of your own life, asking if you may enter. You can come in. You can sit down. You can breathe. You can belong to your own life again. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You can belong to your own life again. You can belong to your own life again. You can belong to your own life again. Now there is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing to solve, nothing to prove, nothing to hold together with tired hands. Everything can wait, just for this moment. Everything can wait. Let your body hear that. Everything can wait. Your worries can wait. Your plans can wait. Your questions can wait. Your need to understand can wait. Right now, you are only breathing. That is enough. You are here. That is enough. You are listening. That is enough. Take a slow breath in. Let it come gently. Do not force it. Let the breath find you. Hold it softly, just for a moment, and release. Let the air leave like a sigh you have needed for a long time. Again. Breathe in slowly. Feel the breath move through your nose, your chest, your belly, in whatever way feels natural. Hold gently. No strain, no pressure, and let it go. Let your shoulders fall. Let your face soften. Let the space between your eyebrows smooth out. Let your tongue rest. Let your hands be easy. There is nothing to grip. There is nothing to chase. There is nothing to protect right now. You are safe here. Breathe in, and in your heart, hear the words, I am here. Breathe out, and hear the words, I can soften. Breathe in, I am here. Breathe out, I can soften again. I am here. I can soften. Let that become a small lullaby inside you. I am here. I can soften. I am here. I can soften. The body does not need many words now. The heart does not need a long lesson now. It only needs safety. It only needs warmth. It only needs the message that this moment is not asking too much. So give your body that message. Softly. There is nothing you need to do right now. There is nowhere else you need to be right now. There is no version of you that you need to become before you can rest. You can rest as you are. You can breathe as you are. You can be held as you are. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. Now bring your attention to your feet. You do not need to move them, just notice them. Your feet have carried you through so many days. They have held you through mornings, evenings, and moments you did not know how you would pass through. Let your feet soften. Let them feel heavy. Let them feel supported. Whether they are under a blanket, on a bed, on the floor, or simply resting where they are, let them know they do not have to carry anything right now. Your feet can rest. Your path can rest. The need to know every step can rest. Now let your ankles soften. Let your lower legs soften. Let your knees release. Let your thighs become heavy. You do not have to walk toward prosperity tonight. You do not have to run toward change. You do not have to chase anything in this moment. Let your legs rest. Let the whole lower body become quiet, like the earth at night. Still, dark, held, safe. Breathe in. Feel the support beneath you. Breathe out. Let your body give a little more weight to that support. Now, bring your attention to your hips, your belly, your lower back. These places may have held fear. They may have held worry. They may have held the tightness of trying to survive. Speak gently to them now. You are safe here. You can soften. You do not have to brace right now. Let your belly loosen. Not because it has to look a certain way. Not because it has to change. Simply because it deserves peace. Let the breath touch the belly softly. Inhale. The belly receives. Exhale. The belly releases. Inhale. Receive. Exhale. Release. Again. Receive. Release. Let these words become very simple. Receive. Release. Receive. Release. Receiving does not have to be frightening. Releasing does not have to be dramatic. It can be as simple as breath, in, out, in, out. Now bring your attention to your chest, to your heart area, the place that has carried so much feeling, the place that may have opened and closed so many times, the place that may have wanted to trust, but did not always know how. Place a hand there if you want, or simply imagine warmth there, a soft warmth, a quiet warmth, like a small lantern glowing inside your chest. You do not need to make the lantern brighter. You do not need to do anything to deserve its warmth. It is simply there. A small inner warmth, a gentle sign that your heart is still alive, still listening, still able to soften. Breathe in toward the heart. Breathe out from the heart. Breathe in. Let the heart know, I am with you. Breathe out. Let the heart know, I will not rush you. Again, I am with you. I will not rush you. Let your heart receive that. Let your heart believe only as much as it can. There is no pressure. There is no test. If your heart is tired, let it be tired. If your heart is tender, let it be tender. If your heart is guarded, let it be guarded. You can love a guarded heart. You can sit beside a guarded heart. You can breathe with it. Say softly inside, my heart can open slowly. My heart can rest while it opens. My heart can receive warmth in small ways. My heart does not have to be afraid of this moment. Now bring your attention to your shoulders. Let them drop, even a little. Your shoulders may have carried responsibility. They may have carried the feeling that everything depends on you. They may have carried the old belief that you must hold life together alone. But not right now. Right now, your shoulders can rest. The world will keep turning for these few moments. Everything can wait. Let your shoulders soften. Let your arms soften. Let your elbows soften. Let your wrists soften. Let your fingers unclench. Your hands do not need to hold fear. Your hands do not need to hold the past. Your hands do not need to close against good. Let your hands become open in whatever way feels natural. Open hands, soft hands, resting hands. Hands that do not need to prove, hands that do not need to chase, hands that can receive peace. Breathe in, soft hands, breathe out. Open heart, breathe in, soft hands. Breathe out, open heart. Again, soft hands, open heart, soft hands, open heart. Now let your throat relax, the throat that has held words you could not say, the throat that has swallowed fear, the throat that has tried to sound strong when you were tired. Let it soften. You do not need to explain yourself right now. You do not need to defend your desire for peace. You do not need to make anyone understand your need to rest. Your voice can rest. Your story can rest. The need to be understood can rest for a moment. You are understood here. You are seen here. You are safe here. Now let your jaw loosen. Let the teeth separate slightly if that feels natural. Let the face soften. Let the cheeks soften. Let the eyes rest behind closed lids, or soften your gaze if your eyes are open. Your face does not have to hold the mask right now. You do not have to look fine. You do not have to seem strong. You can simply be. Let your forehead smooth. Let the top of your head feel light. Let your whole body become quieter, slower, warmer. There is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing. Just breathe. Now we breathe in a slow pattern, not to control the body, not to force calm, only to invite peace. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold softly for 1, 2. Release for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold softly. 1, 2. Release. 1, 2. Get 3, 4, 5, 6. Let the out breath be longer. Let it carry away a little tension, a little fear, a little pressure. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Nothing else. Just this. Let the breath become natural again. No counting now, only softness. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Maybe the mind still wants to think. That is okay. Let the thoughts pass like leaves floating on dark water. You do not need to pick them up. You do not need to follow them. You can let them drift. A thought comes. You breathe. A thought goes. You breathe. A worry rises. You breathe. A worry softens. You breathe. There is nothing to fight. There is nothing to fix in this exact moment. You are not being asked to solve your life while you rest. Let the inner room become dimmer. Let the edges of the day become softer. Let your body feel the quiet around you. In this quiet, prosperity does not mean doing more. It means feeling safe enough to stop. It means letting your body receive rest. It means letting the soul drink silence. It means allowing life to hold you when your hands are empty. So receive this silence. Receive this pause. Receive this breath. Receive the simple truth that you do not have to earn the right to rest. If you are still wondering whether you deserve this peace, you do. You do. You do. You deserved peace before you understood yourself. You deserved peace before you had the answers. You deserved peace before you knew how to receive. You deserved peace even when your life felt messy. Peace is not only for the finished person. Peace is not only for the perfect person. Peace is not only for the person who has everything worked out. Peace can come here, now, to you, as you are. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Now breathe in the word soft. Breathe out the word safe. Soft, safe, soft, safe, soft, safe. Let your body become soft. Let your mind feel safe. Let your heart stop standing guard for a moment. There is no danger in this breath. There is no demand in this breath. There is only breath. Only now. Only the quiet. Now breathe in the word open. Breathe out the word rest. Open. Rest. Open. Rest. Open. Rest. Not wide open. Not too much. Just open enough to rest. Open enough to receive quiet. Open enough to let one layer of worry fall away. Now imagine your whole body resting beside a calm lake at night. The water is still. The sky is dark and kind. No one needs anything from you. No one is asking you to explain. No one is rushing you. The lake does not ask you to be different. The sky does not ask you to be ready. The earth beneath you simply holds you. You sit there quietly, and every breath is a small ripple. In, out, in, out. The ripple comes, the ripple fades, the water returns to stillness. This is how the heart learns. Feeling comes, a feeling goes, a fear comes, a fear goes, a thought comes, a thought goes. And beneath it all, there is stillness, a quiet place in you that has not been destroyed by the noise of life. Rest there, just for this moment. Rest in the still place. You do not need to find prosperity tonight. You do not need to pull it toward you. You do not need to figure out the path. Tonight, you are simply making room. Room in the breath, room in the body, room in the heart, room in the mind. Making room is enough. Softening is enough. Resting is enough. Let your inner world become like that calm lake, wide, dark, quiet, held by the sky. And if a worry drops into the water, let it ripple, let it move, let it pass. The water does not hate the ripple. The water simply returns to stillness. You can return too. Again and again, to breath, to softness, to safety, to this moment. Breathe in, return, breathe out, rest. Breathe in, return, breathe out, rest. Breathe in, return, breathe out, rest. There is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing. Everything can wait. The invisible block can soften while you rest. You do not have to watch it every second. You do not have to manage your healing every moment. Some things loosen in silence. Some things shift when the body feels safe. Some things open when you stop forcing the door. Let the door rest. Let the gate rest. Let the tide move in its own time. Let the roots drink quietly beneath the earth. Let the lake become still again. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are not too late for peace. You are here. You are breathing. You are opening gently. That is enough. Now take one more slow breath in. Let it be easy. Hold it softly and release. Again. Slow breath in, soft hold. Release. One more time. Breathe in, hold, let go. Let the body become heavy. Let the heart become quiet. Let the mind become softer. Let the night or this calm moment wrap around you like warm fabric. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. You are safe here. Everything can wait. Just breathe. Now let the quiet become deeper. Let the breath become slower. Let the heart become softer than before. You have already come so far inside yourself, not because you pushed, not because you fought, not because you forced belief to appear. You came this far because you stayed gentle. You listened. You let the old tight places feel your kindness. And now something deeper is ready. This is the place where the old blockade can lose its power. Not because it is destroyed, but because you are no longer afraid to look at it with love. And love changes the shape of everything it touches. I am no longer available for a life built on fear. Let those words come slowly, not as anger, not as pressure, as truth. I am no longer available for a life built on fear. Fear may still come. Fear may still knock. Fear may still speak in the old voice. But fear does not get to build my home anymore. Fear does not get to choose the size of my dreams. Fear does not get to decide how much peace I can hold. I am no longer available for a life built on fear. I am available for calm. I am available for trust. I am available for gentle support. I am available for a way of living that does not make my body tighten every time good comes near. I am allowed to receive good without preparing for loss. Let that touch the deepest part of you. You do not have to ruin the blessing before it has even arrived. You do not have to hold your breath every time life becomes kind. You do not have to scan the sky for storms when the morning is soft and clear. I am allowed to receive good without preparing for loss. You can let a good moment be a good moment. You can let a peaceful breath be a peaceful breath. You can let kindness touch you without searching for the hidden danger. You can let the heart learn that not every open door leads to pain. I am allowed to receive good without preparing for loss, and I let this become a new comfort in my body, a comfort that says, I can be here, a comfort that says, I can let this in, a comfort that says, I do not have to fear every gentle thing. The part of me that waited outside my own life may come home now. Maybe there has been a part of you that stood outside, watching, wanting, hoping, but not entering. A part that believed good was for others. A part that felt too late. A part that felt too tired to try again. And now, with so much tenderness, you can open your arms to that part. The part of me that waited outside my own life may come home now. Come home to the body. Come home to the breath. Come home to the quiet center. Come home to the truth that you belong in your own life. You do not have to stand at the edge of your own becoming. You may enter. You may sit down. You may breathe. You may receive warmth. The part of me that waited outside my own life may come home now, and nothing inside me has to be left behind. The fearful part can come. The tired part can come. The hopeful part can come. The doubting part can come. All of you is welcome in this soft turning. I can hold more peace than I once believed. Maybe you thought peace was too far away. Maybe you thought your mind was too busy. Maybe you thought your life was too complicated. But peace does not always arrive as a huge change. Sometimes peace is one quiet breath that stays a little longer. Sometimes peace is one moment where you do not attack yourself. Sometimes peace is one night where your body finally loosens. I can hold more peace than I once believed. Not endless peace, not perfect peace, human peace, real peace. Peace that visits, peace that grows, peace that returns when I call it with a gentle breath. I can hold more peace than I once believed, and this peace makes space for new good. When the heart is less afraid, it can hear more clearly. When the body is less tight, it can rest more deeply. When the mind is less full of old danger, it can notice small openings. The old story does not get the final word. The old story may have been loud. It may have repeated itself for years. It may have sounded like truth because it was familiar, but familiar is not the same as true. The old story does not get the final word. A new sentence can begin, a softer sentence, a kinder sentence, a sentence that gives your heart room to breathe. A sentence that says, "There may be more for me." A sentence that says, "I can be met with tenderness." A sentence that says, "My life may still open in ways I cannot see." The old story does not get the final word because your next breath is already a new page. Your next choice is already a new line. Your next act of kindness toward yourself is already a new beginning. I let my soul step out of the shadow of not enough. Not enough may have followed you for a long time. Not enough money. Not enough time, not enough support, not enough proof, not enough love, not enough rest, not enough confidence, not enough you. But now, slowly, gently, your soul can step out of that shadow. I let my soul step out of the shadow of not enough, into breath, into space, into warmth, into the quiet truth that you do not have to live under that dark covering forever. There is room outside of not enough. There is air outside of not enough. There is a kinder sky beyond the old fear. I let my soul step out of the shadow of not enough, and I do not need to run. I step softly. I step with my own pace. I step with my hand on my heart. I step with the part of me that is ready to see the light again. I am willing to become familiar with being supported. Support may have felt strange. Support may have felt unsafe. Support may have felt like something that would be taken away. But the heart can learn, the body can learn, the mind can learn. I am willing to become familiar with being supported, familiar with rest, familiar with honest help, familiar with kind timing, familiar with receiving without shrinking, familiar with the feeling that life can meet me in simple ways. I am willing to become familiar with being supported, and I give myself time. New safety may feel new, before it feels normal. New peace may feel quiet before it feels strong. New receiving may feel tender before it feels natural. And that is okay. My inner world can become a gentle place for good to land, not a battlefield, not a locked room, not a place where every blessing is questioned. My inner world can become a gentle place for good to land. A place of calm breath, a place of warm attention, a place where fear is heard but not worshipped, a place where good is welcomed slowly with care. My inner world can become a gentle place for good to land, like a pillow under a tired head, like soft earth under falling rain, like a quiet harbor where a small boat can rest after rough water. My inner world can become a gentle place for good to land, and I begin with the way I speak to myself. I lower the harsh voice. I loosen the old blame. I let kindness be the first sound inside me. I do not need to reject myself to change my life. This is very important. Let it sink in. You do not need to hate yourself into growth. You do not need to shame yourself into new choices. You do not need to frighten yourself into becoming better. I do not need to reject myself to change my life. You can change while loving yourself. You can grow while comforting yourself. You can learn while being patient with yourself. You can begin again without tearing yourself apart. I do not need to reject myself to change my life, and I let love become the ground I change from. Not self-attack, not pressure, not punishment. Love. A steady love. A patient love. A love that says, we can do this gently. I give prosperity permission to arrive without fear around it. Prosperity does not have to arrive surrounded by panic. It does not have to come wrapped in worry. It does not have to feel like something I must lose. I give prosperity permission to arrive without fear around it. It can arrive with breath. It can arrive with calm. It can arrive through honest steps. It can arrive through wise care. It can arrive like a warm cup placed into open hands. It can arrive without making my heart run. I give prosperity permission to arrive without fear around it, and I give my body permission to feel calm when good comes near. Calm when support comes. Calm when an answer comes. Calm when a new choice appears. Calm when I begin to see that the invisible block between you and prosperity was never stronger than love. The door of my life can open inward. I do not always need to push outside. I do not always need to search far away. Sometimes the door opens inward, into trust, into worth, into rest, into a different way of seeing, into a quiet yes inside the heart. The door of my life can open inward. And when it opens inward, I do not have to chase what belongs with peace. I become available. I become present. I become ready to notice what is already moving toward me in small and honest ways. The door of my life can open inward, and I allow the opening to begin in this breath. This breath is a key. This softness is a key. This moment of not fighting myself is a key. I stop asking pain to prove that I am serious about growth. You do not need more pain to prove you care. You do not need more exhaustion to prove you are trying. You do not need to break down before you are allowed to change. I stop asking pain to prove that I am serious about growth. You can grow in rest. You can grow in peace. You can grow while feeling held. You can grow through comfort. You can grow because love is leading you, not because fear is chasing you. I stop asking pain to prove that I am serious about growth, and I let softness be real strength. Softness can stay. Softness can listen. Softness can open. Softness can choose again. I allow my future to be kinder than my memory. Your memory may carry old scenes, old feelings, old losses, old times when you reached and did not receive. But your future does not have to wear the same face. I allow my future to be kinder than my memory. The past may speak, but the future can answer differently. The past may have taught fear, but the future can invite trust. The past may have closed the hand, but the future can open it slowly. I allow my future to be kinder than my memory, and I let this possibility become warm inside me. Not forced, not guaranteed, just possible. A kinder future may be possible. A softer path may be possible. A more peaceful prosperity may be possible. I let love loosen what fear once tied tightly. Fear tied knots in the breath, knots in the belly, knots around receiving, knots around money, knots around asking, knots around rest. And now love comes with patient hands. Love does not pull. Love does not tear. Love loosens. I let love loosen what fear once tied tightly, one knot at a time, one thought at a time, one breath at a time, one small permission at a time. No rush, no pressure, only love doing its quiet work. I let love loosen what fear once tied tightly, and I trust the soft work I cannot see. Something in me may be unwinding. Something in me may be making room. Something in me may be learning that good can come closer. I am worthy of a life where peace is not rare. Peace does not have to be a rare visitor. Peace does not have to be something I taste once and lose. Peace can become more familiar. Peace can have a place in my mornings. Peace can have a place in my choices. Peace can have a place in the way I think about receiving. I am worthy of a life where peace is not rare, a life where I pause more often, a life where I breathe before I answer, a life where I check in with my heart, a life where I do not abandon myself in the name of survival. I am worthy of a life where peace is not rare, and this peace may help prosperity feel safe. Because when peace becomes familiar, good can come without frightening me so much. I can receive more life without losing my center. more life, more color, more breath, more kindness, more honest support, more moments where the heart feels held. I can receive more life without losing my center. I can stay close to myself. I can stay kind. I can stay grounded. I can stay aware. I can let the world become wider without becoming lost in it. I can receive more life without losing my center, and my center is here, in the breath, in the body, in the quiet knowing that I belong to myself. I let my heart be chosen by peace, not by panic, not by pressure, not by fear. Peace can choose my heart. Peace can sit beside my heart. Peace can whisper, "Come this way." I let my heart be chosen by peace. When I do not know what to do, I can listen for peace. When I feel pulled in many directions, I can return to peace. When the old block speaks, I can place peace beside it. I let my heart be chosen by peace, and I follow that peace one gentle moment at a time. Peace in my breath, peace in my hands, peace in my next thought, peace in the way I let good come near. The life I am opening to may meet me with tenderness. Let this be the soft peak. The life I am opening to may meet me with tenderness, not punishment, not rejection, not more proof that I am alone. Tenderness, a tender answer, a tender breath, a tender sign, a tender step, a tender way forward. The life I am opening to may meet me with tenderness. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You do not need to force belief. You do not need to push doubt away. Let doubt sit in the room. Let tenderness sit beside it. Let breath sit beside both. The life I am opening to may meet me with tenderness, and I am willing to let tenderness find me. Even if I do not know how, even if I only open a little, even if all I can do tonight is breathe and listen, that is enough. I am not outside the circle of good. You are not outside. You are not standing far away. You are not watching life from the cold. You are not banned from receiving. You are not forgotten at the door. I am not outside the circle of good. You are in the circle. You are part of the giving and receiving of life. You are part of the breath, part of the earth, part of the quiet neg, she, part of the new morning that will come. I am not outside the circle of good, and I let this truth wrap around the lonely places. You belong in support. You belong in rest. You belong in enough. You belong in peace. You belong in your own life. Something in me is ready to stop resisting my own blessing. Not everything, not all at once, but something, some small place, some tender place, some hidden place that has been waiting for this exact softness. Something in me is ready to stop resisting my own blessing. Maybe it is your breath. Maybe it is your hands. Maybe it is the child in your heart. Maybe it is the tired adult who has been carrying too much. Maybe it is the quiet dream you never fully let go of. Something in you is ready. Something in me is ready to stop resisting my own blessing, and I honor that readiness. I do not push it. I do not make it perform. I simply let it glow like a small lamp in a dark room. A lamp that says, "Here, begin here." My spirit can unclench now, not just the body, not just the hands, the spirit, the deep inner self that has been holding tight. My spirit can unclench now. It can stop bracing for every loss. It can stop waiting for life to disappoint it. It can stop believing that softness is unsafe. My spirit can unclench now. It can lean back into this breath. It can let the quiet hold it. It can remember that rest is not the enemy of growth. It can remember that receiving can be gentle. My spirit can unclench now, and the invisible block can lose another layer of fear, another layer of guilt, another layer of old protection, another layer of not yet, another layer of not me. And beneath it, there is you, still here, still worthy, still breathing, still able to open, still able to receive, still able to become softer than fear ever allowed you to be. Let that rest in your heart. Let it move through you. Let the peak settle into warmth. You do not need to hold it tightly. You do not need to remember every word. Your body has heard enough. Your heart has heard enough. Something inside you knows. Something inside you knows. You are not outside the circle of good. You are not made for endless struggle. You are not too late for peace. You are not too damaged to receive. You are not required to earn every soft thing through pain. Something inside you knows. And now we let that knowing become quiet, soft, slow, like a song moving farther into the night. Now the energy can come down slowly, not falling, not ending, just settling. Like warm dust after sunlight has moved through a room. Let the strong words become soft now. Let them become simple. Let them become a golden thread inside you. A thread that does not pull. A thread that does not bind. A thread that gently connects one breath to the next, one thought to the next, one tender opening to the next. Imagine this golden thread moving through your life. Not in a straight line, not perfectly. It moves through old rooms, through closed doors, through tired mornings, through quiet nights, through the places where you once felt there was no way. And everywhere it moves, it leaves a little warmth. This golden thread is not luck. It is not force. It is not a promise that every day will be easy. It is the steady presence of your own returning, your return to breath, your return to kindness, your return to the truth that you are allowed to receive, your return to the quiet knowing that prosperity can feel peaceful. The thread moves through the old belief that you must struggle to be worthy. and it whispers something softer. You may grow through love now. You may learn through kindness now. You may take your next step without hurting yourself first. The thread moves through the fear that good will not stay, and it whispers, "Let this good be here while it is here. Let your hands open. Let the moment support you. You do not need to protect yourself by rejecting the peace that is already touching you." The thread moves through the place that feels guilty for wanting more, and it whispers, "Your desire for a gentler life is not wrong. Your desire for breathing room is not wrong. Your desire for honest support is not wrong. You can be grateful and still open. You can love what is here and still welcome what may come." The thread moves through your relationship with money. Not like a sharp voice, not like a warning bell, but like a warm hand on your shoulder. It says, you can learn. You can become calmer. You can take small steps. You can care for what you have and allow yourself to grow. You can let money become part of life without letting it become your fear. The thread moves through your body, through the shoulders that carried too much, through the hands that forgot how to rest, through the belly that tightened around worry, through the heart that wanted to open but did not know if it was safe. And it says, softly, you may release one layer. You may breathe a little deeper. You may let life hold you for this one moment. The thread moves through your future, not pulling it into place, not forcing every answer, just touching it with hope. Hope that does not shout. Hope that sits quietly beside you. Hope that says, maybe there are doors you have not seen. Maybe there are helpers you have not met. Maybe there is a softer way forming in silence. And now, as the thread moves through everything, you do not need to repeat the exact same words from before. You only need to feel the truth beneath them. The truth that you can look at the old block without fear. The truth that support can arrive slowly enough for you to trust it. The truth that your worth does not rise and fall with what you own. The truth that rest can be part of your prosperity. The truth that your heart may open without losing its wisdom. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. A long pause now, a soft pause. A pause where nothing needs to happen. The golden thread is still there, even in silence. Especially in silence. Maybe tonight you do not need a big answer. Maybe you only need a small, steady remembrance. You are not locked out of your own good. You are learning how to stop locking the door from the inside. You are not empty. You are learning how to notice what is already holding you. You are not hopeless. You are learning how to let hope feel safe again. And maybe the deepest change is not that life suddenly becomes loud with proof. Maybe the deepest change is that you become less afraid of peace, less afraid of help, less afraid of kindness, less afraid of your own desire to be supported. You let one soft truth return. Good can come closer without frightening me. You let another soft truth return. I can receive and remain myself. You let another soft truth return. I can grow without leaving my heart behind. You let another soft truth return. My life may hold more kindness than I once allowed. These are not heavy truths. They are light enough to carry into sleep, light enough to rest beside your pillow, light enough to follow you into tomorrow morning. The golden thread now moves through the title of this journey. The invisible block between you and prosperity is becoming less invisible. You can feel where it lives. You can feel how it tightens. You can feel what it tries to protect. And because you can feel it, you can love it. Because you can love it, you can soften it. Because you can soften it, you can open. There is another image now, very quiet. Imagine a sealed letter resting on a wooden table. For years, the letter stayed closed, not because the words inside were frightening, but because no one felt ready to open it. The letter is not demanding. It is not impatient. It is simply waiting. Inside is not a warning. Inside is a permission, a simple message written in the language of your own heart. You may receive. You may rest. You may stop making life so hard. You may let support touch you. You may belong to your own good. Tonight, you do not have to tear the letter open. You can place your hand on it. You can feel its warmth. You can know that the message is there. And when you are ready, you will open it. When your heart feels safe, you will read it. When your body is calm, you will believe a little more. This is integration, not rushing to the NXT thing, not asking for proof, not demanding that the whole life change before sunrise, just letting the message become part of you. Letting the heart know there is a letter for me, there is permission for me, there is a softer way for me. Maybe tomorrow you will notice one small place where you can receive instead of refuse. Maybe you will allow someone to help you. Maybe you will let a compliment land. Maybe you will take 5 quiet minutes before looking at the worries of the day. Maybe you will choose one money thought that does not hurt your body. Maybe you will let yourself rest before you are empty. Maybe you will speak to yourself like someone you want to protect. These small things are not small. They are openings. They are the golden thread becoming visible. They are the letter beginning to open. They are the tide reaching the shore. They are the heart learning that life can be met with softer hands. Now let the earlier truths come back in new shapes. You do not need to fight the block. You can understand it. You do not need to force receiving. You can invite it. You do not need to shame fear. You can soothe it. You do not need to chase enough. You can practice feeling less empty inside. You do not need to prove your worth through pain. You can honor your worth through care. You do not need to make money a storm. You can let it become something you learn to meet with breath. You do not need to close your hands before the gift arrives. You can open slowly and still be wise. You do not need to know the whole path. You can trust one calm step. You do not need to wait for a perfect life before you feel peace. You can let one piece of peace come now. You do not need to become someone else to receive. You can become more truly yourself. Let these truths move in circles now, soft circles, slow circles, like a cradle rocking in the dark, like a small boat moving on gentle water, like the breath moving in and out without asking permission. You are not being pushed. You are being invited. You are not being corrected. You are being comforted. You are not being told to hurry. You are being reminded that slow opening is still holy. Let the golden thread rest now in the center of your chest. A warm line, a quiet light, a simple knowing. You can receive in peace. You can grow in peace. You can rest in peace. You can become in peace. And if your mind forgets tomorrow, the thread will still be here. If old worry speaks again, the thread will still be here. If the invisible block feels strong again, the thread will still be here. You can return. You can breathe. You can place your hand on your heart and remember the letter, the message, the permission, the soft truth. You may receive. You may rest. You may open slowly. You may let life be key. Inder. And now, very gently, we move towards sleep, not away from the work, deeper into it, because rest can be part of the opening. Sleep can be part of the softening. Stillness can support your healing journey, and the heart can continue learning safety in the quiet. Now, let the words become slower. Let the space between them become wider. There is no need to follow every sentence. There is no need to remember anything. Just let the sound be soft around you. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Take a slow breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2. Go 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Nothing else is needed. Your body knows how to rest. Your heart knows how to soften. Your mind can become quiet now. Bring your attention to the top of your head. Let the top of the head feel light. Let the scalp soften. Let the forehead smooth. Let the eyes rest. Your eyes do not need to search. Your mind does not need to solve. Your face does not need to hold the day anymore. Let your temples soften. Let your cheeks soften. Let your jaw loosen. Let the mouth rest. Any words you did not say today can wait. Any answers you did not find today can wait. Everything can wait. Let the neck soften. Let the throat soften. Let the shoulders fall. Heavy, warm, released. The shoulders have done enough. They can rest now. The arms have done enough. They can rest now. The hands have done enough. They can rest now. Feel your arms becoming heavy. Upper arms soft. Elbows soft. Wrists soft. Fingers soft. No holding, no reaching, no grasping, only rest. Bring your attention to the chest, the heart, the soft center. Let the breath move there gently. Your heart does not need to guard the gate tonight. Your heart can sleep near the open doorway. Your heart can rest in the warmth of its own becoming. Now feel the upper back soften, the middle back, the lower back. Let the whole back sink into support. You have carried so much. Now the surface beneath you can carry you. The night can carry you. The breath can carry you. Let the belly soften. Let it rise and fall. No pulling in, no holding tight. No need to protect every feeling. Your belly can be soft. Your breath can be soft. Your inner world can be soft. Let the hips become heavy. Let the legs release. Thighs soft. Knees soft. Calves soft. Ankles soft. Feet soft. Your feet do not need to find the path now. The path can wait. Your body can rest. Your dreams can be gentle. Feel the whole body now, from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. A body resting, a heart listening, a mind slowly becoming quiet. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let these final affirmations be very simple. You do not need to speak them. Only let them float through you. My body may rest while my heart learns peace. Let that move through the body. My body may rest. My heart may learn peace. Nothing has to be forced. The night can hold what I cannot carry right now. The night can hold the worry. The night can hold the questions. The night can hold the unfinished things. You do not have to hold them all. My breath is enough for this moment, not the whole plan, not the whole future, just this breath. This breath is enough. I release the day into quiet hands. The day is done. What was finished is finished. What is unfinished can wait. The quiet can hold it now. I let my heart sleep beside hope. Not a loud hope, a soft hope. A hope like a small star. A hope that does not wake you with pressure. A hope that rests beside you. Rest may help me feel calmer inside. Rest may support the softening. Rest may give the body room. Rest may let the mind become less crowded. Rest may let the heart feel less alone. I allow my thoughts to become lighter, not gone by force, just lighter, like feathers lowering slowly, like soft snow in the dark, like quiet dust settling after the room becomes still. I let support come closer while I sleep, not through effort, not through control, through openness, through rest, through the quiet permission of a heart that no longer needs to guard every door. My inner world can soften overnight, soften without my watching, soften without my managing, soften as I rest, soften as I breathe, soften as I drift. I welcome dreams that feel gentle and kind, dreams that may comfort, dreams that may clear old noise, dreams that may simply let the mind rest. No pressure, only gentleness. I let tomorrow meet a softer version of me, not a perfect version, a softer one, a version that has rested, a version that has been spoken to with care, a version that remembers even a little that receiving can be safe. The block can rest now. The fear can rest now. The questions can rest now. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. Let the breath move on its own. In, out, in, out. No need to count now. No need to guide it. The body knows. Maybe your hands feel warm. Maybe your legs feel heavy. Maybe your eyes feel tired. Maybe ye see our thoughts are coming slower now. Let that happen. There is nothing to do with the softness. Just let it be. There is nothing to do with the stillness. Just let it hold you. Your forehead softens. Your jaw softens. Your throat softens. Your heart softens. Your belly softens. Your hands soften. Your legs soften. Your feet soften. Whole body quiet. Whole body resting. Whole body allowed to stop. You are not needed anywhere else right now. You are not behind right now. You are not failing right now. You are resting, and rest is allowed. Let sleep come like a gentle curtain. Slowly, slowly, softly. Let the edges of the room fade. Let the edges of the day fade. Let the old tightness fade. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. And if sleep has not come yet, that is okay. Rest is still here. Breath is still here. Softness is still here. You do not need to force sleep. You can simply be quiet with yourself. Let the heart whisper less. Let the mind turn down. Let the body sink. The night is wide enough. The quiet is deep enough. This moment is gentle enough. You can rest now. You can soften now. You can let go now. Deeper, softer, safe. Deeper, softer, safe. Deeper, softer, safe. Now the words become even simpler, like soft waves, like breath, like a quiet hand over the heart. You do not need to hold them. You do not need to think about them. Let them move around you. Let them move through you. Let them become part of the silence. Good may come closer when my heart is calm. Good may come closer when my heart is calm. Not rushed, not forced, just calm. Good may come closer as my heart learns calm. I can open a little and still feel safe. I can open gently and still feel held. I can open slowly and still belong to myself. My life can grow without hurting my heart. My life can expand with kindness around it. My life can become wider while my heart stays tender. Support may reach me in quiet ways. Support may find me through simple moments. Support may come softly, and I may notice it more easily. I can rest without losing my way. I can rest and still be guided. I can rest while the next step waits for morning. The old fear can sleep now. The old worry can loosen now. The old block can grow quiet now. My heart may trust one breath at a time. My heart may trust one soft moment at a time. My heart may trust the quiet, little by little. I may receive more peace than I expected. I may receive more kindness than I planned. I may receive more support than the old fear allowed me to imagine. The door inside me opened as softly. The door inside me opens with patience. The door inside me opens when love is near. I belong in the gentle flow of life. I belong in the calm movement of receiving and giving. I belong in the quiet circle of life that holds me. Let these words circle again. Not exactly the same. Softer now. Slower now. Deeper now. Good can come near my calm heart. Good can sit beside my calm heart. Good can be welcomed by my calm heart. A small opening is enough tonight. A soft opening is enough tonight. A peaceful opening is enough tonight. Growth can be gentle with me. Change can be gentle with me. Prosperity can be gentle with me. Help can come quietly. Answers can come quietly. Comfort can come quietly. Rest can hold me. Rest can renew my inner strength. Rest can help me meet tomorrow with softer eyes. Fear can become quiet. Fear can step back. Fear can rest while love stays near. My heart can learn slowly. My heart can trust slowly. My heart can receive slowly. Peace may find more room in me. Support may find more room in me. Hope may find more room in me. The inner door is not locked forever. The inner door knows my kindness. The inner door opens in the presence of love. I belong to this breath. I belong to this quiet. I belong to the gentle flow that carries all living things. One more time, even softer, almost like sleep. Good can come near. Good can feel safe. Good can rest with me. I open a little. I breathe a little deeper. I let the quiet hold me. My life can grow kindly. My heart can stay soft. My path can unfold gently. Support can come. Peace can come. The next small step can come. Rest is enough. Breath is enough. This moment is enough. Fear may sleep. Worry may sleep. The old block may sleep. The heart may trust. The body may rest. The soul may soften. Peace has room. Hope has room. Prosperity has room. The door opens softly. The heart opens slowly. Life comes gently. And now, if you are still awake, let this be your quiet place to return to. Return here when your heart feels tight. Return here when money feels heavy. Return here when you forget that receiving can be gentle. Return here when the invisible block between you and prosperity feels strong again. And let these words remind you that the block can soften. You do not need to start over from the beginning of your life. You only return to one breath, one soft thought, one open hand, one moment of choosing not to fight yourself. Which line touched your heart the most? You can share it in the comments if you feel called. A single line, a single word, a small truth you want your heart to remember. And if these words helped you, you are welcome to join this space. Come back whenever you need a softer voice, a calmer breath, and a gentle reminder that you are not walking through life alone. Now let the final words become quiet. No effort, no pressure, only rest. May your heart loosen its old grip. May your body feel allowed to rest. May your mind become kind in the places where it used to be harsh. May your life open in gentle ways you can safely receive. You are drifting now, deeper, softer, safe. The night can hold you. The breath can guide you. The quiet can stay with you. Rest now, tender heart. The door is softening. The light is near. And you are already inside the beginning of peace,